Hey everyone, it's me, Stagger. Sorry about last episode where you got to hear that feedback in the microphone. I honestly don't know what happened there. I normally have it on setting 1, which is the typical setting. And by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm actually talking about the settings on a blue microphone snowflake. Or sorry, snowball. Anyway, so with apologies out of the way, hey everyone, it's me, Stagger, and we're continuing our Nuzlocke on Telefang speed version. Last episode, we did quite a bit, actually. We stopped the supernatural Denju, and we saved the entire city, and now we're actually in a village, actually, to, stop a tree from swelling. I did ran in circles quite a bit, but that will change here soon. So, without further ado, let's begin. I forgot to get a question of the week today. So, the question of the week would be, what would the question of the week be? There. What is wrong with me? Anyway, yeah, I honestly can't think of one today, so I'm just gonna leave it up to you guys. What should the question of the week be? Leave it in the comments. Oh, joy. Okay, I actually got 5 because I had to do stuff for the melody of the day. So, let's see here. We got one from... Oh. Did I forget to delete that phone number? Yes, I did. My mistake. I did some off-screen grinding as well. Everyone is now level 60, with the exception of one. Even these two are level 60, and these two are a freaking pain to grind. Oh my gosh. But, I just realized you could easily take that sentence I said out of context. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, all except for one. Fung Machine, aka Fungus. It's now level 59. The reason is because I actually want to do this on screen. Okay, so we actually have 4 today because I forgot to delete a phone number. My mistake. So we have... Oh, come on, I know this one. Noisy. There we go. Noisy again. Nataro. And then Taro. And that's it. So let's go ahead and give them a call real fast. So let's see here. Noisy. Then Taro. Oh wait, before I call him, I just want to point out the stats here. That attack is by far the lowest attack I've ever seen in this entire game. And believe it or not, this is actually not the lowest attack stat in the entire game. So what good is Nataro good for? The Denma attack does quite a bit of damage. Basically, Nataro is more or less a support character, for it knows fear and whatever this move is. I completely forgot what it is, but yeah, Nataro is a support character. It's not really used for, like, you know, for attacking. It's actually used to get you a tactical advantage. So that's kind of the thing about Nataro. So anyway, let's go ahead and give Nataro a call. In fact, you know, if you look at its speed, okay, never mind. It's pretty bad. And then Taro was the one that wanted to, yeah, call me. So yeah. Alright, so now, without further ado, let's play everyone's favorite segment, or at least my favorite segment. Guess that melody! Hello everyone, it's me, Stagger, and I am the host of Guess That Melody. So today's melody was actually really fun to make, and honestly I just wanted to complete it all. But unfortunately that wouldn't be much of a challenge, would it? Of course I couldn't really get the tempo right because I only had a set tempo throughout the game. But that's alright. So without further ado, let's go ahead and guess that melody! And we're actually almost full with all of our melodies here. So here it is. This thing has 103 notes, and it is this long. 7 pages long. You can tell how much fun I was having with this one. And I can actually read the sheet music properly. What can I say? I'm a drummer, not a trumpet player. Anyway, so yes. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. That was by far the worst tracking in the world. One more time. That was so much fun to do. So, the melody of the day hint. This indie game revolutionized all other indie games. It was... hold on. Yeah. This indie game revolutionized most other indie games. It was created by one person completely. And it is a flawless masterpiece. So that's your question, or that's your daily, or guess that melody hint. Wow, I completely forgot my lines. That's your melody of the day hint. And because I actually love this melody so much, I actually made it my default ringtone in this game. So. But I also made it loop, so here's what you'll be hearing every time someone makes a phone call, well, with the exception of Masukio. Because I can't really set it to Masukio. Anyway, yes. Yeah. Anyway, so yes. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this out. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So we are actually going to evolve Fungus. Oh, one more thing. I actually spent my money on a bunch of scooters because I felt really bored having the maximum amount of money. So that's why it seems like my money is cut in half. Anyway, so without further ado, let's do this! Oh yeah, I also bought a lot of magazines. Alright, here we go! Alright, just crusade or rush that thing. Comet, whatever. Destroy that thing. And we have won. We are now level 60. Funk Machine's gonna evolve. What will it be? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Fung War. Look how epic that looks. I mean, just look at that. Like, freaking armor body wings, a flowing mane and tail. Oh my gosh, this thing is so epic. I love it. And look at that. Look at those. I have no idea what those things are, but just look how epic that looks. Oh well, fun war. Anyway, from my experience inside that dungeon, they're all grassland and flying. So because it's flying, I would think, okay, yeah, this probably would be the best. But then I remembered, oh wait, it's weak against grassland. So let's call our old buddy Sandgem. We haven't had him in a while. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Wow, how did you take so much HP? Oh, you just evolved. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Sandgem, you're gonna come with us. Because, grasslands are weak against you, and flying does pretty much nothing against you. So, yes, let's do this! Leroy! Alright, wrong button. Alright, let's check our map. So, let's actually use a pretty color here. Okay, so we're right here. So our goal is to go left, up, right, up. Then I'm guessing the red spots are stairs. So I can go over here or over there. Let's just check what's through here first. Then later on we can check what's through there. Alright, we can do this. I'm not gonna bother doing any battles here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey Noisy, what's up? I don't get why you're laughing, but okay. Anyway, let's go. I can finish a sentence? Okay. Why not? Let's use our new Denju. So we got Lester and Peanut. Other way around, but yeah, you get the point. So Peanut start to enter, and Lester start to enter. Anyway, let's go ahead and crunch that thing. For the clever opponent, injure increase. Alright. Way to go, Sandgem. We are a clever opponent. Alright, so let's see here. Got Pitfall over here, Pitfall over here, and a Pitfall up there. If I remember correctly, we actually couldn't get up there by just walking around, so let's try going up there. So down, right, up. Oh, we can't get... I need the other set of stairs. Okay. That's why maps are helpful. Useful advice of the day. How are maps helpful? They help guide you along the way. What the heck am I even saying anymore? No entiendo nada. Which interestingly enough, that was actually last time's episode. This title. Anyway, so I just go up there. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. It's probably copyrighted. So no. Bad. Okay, so I haven't been up here yet. So I guess we'll go up there. Alright, You know, they fixed the spray for this guy. So how come not this guy? Oh, right, I already killed him. But how come not the other one? What gives? Ooh, look at this. This is pretty crazy. You know, this is actually a very dangerous place to Telefang. But, oh well, it's whatever. Sorry, my commentary's not. Oh, really? An iron? How many do I have? I don't have a lot. But, like, really? Another one? Yeah, I have 11 irons now. I have 11 irons in the fire. 11 irons in the fire. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? I need to go south. Maybe I can run through it? Yeah! Ah! That was a hit and a miss. I don't feel like fighting you. Might be helpful for her to go north. There we go. Now! Ah, really? Saddest of faces. Okay. Alright, fine. Dead end. Regret didn't catch. Alright, fine, whatevs. Alright. Alright, take 3. Take 3 is always the charm. Okay, this time I'm just gonna fight this guy. Oh, sorry whoever that was. Oh, whoa. Alright. Actually didn't see that. And we got our microwave. A microwave. Back then I used to always think they were called microwaves. So I was like, you know, I was a little kid, okay? Shut up. Holy crap, that's a lot of pitfalls. You know, you can actually just go diagonally, but, you know, unless you're tasking the game, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, hold on. Sorry, let me Telefang this guy real fast. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought you could actually just go diagonally through here, but I was wrong. My mistake. Are you kidding me? How many of these are going to be there? If I just... Nah, forget it. I just battle this guy. You know what? Sandgem solo! Anyway. And we got ourselves a blender. Great. Fantastic. Lovely. How many pitfalls does this tree need? Seriously, who are they even trying to keep out of? Look, see, like right here. You can actually just go diagonally if you were to go into the perfect angle. But the thing is, though, the game doesn't want you to go in an angle, so yeah. Are you kidding me? There is a lot of... There's a freaking high encounter rate here. That would have sucked if I were to fast forward and left. Holy crap. I didn't mean to press space. At least this one's trying to be honest with itself. I mean, come on. The last ones were like... Oh, you want to step over here? Go ahead. You kidding me? Oh wait, no, you just use sand. Okay. You just use sand attack. Alright, yeah. I don't care much about you, Gus. You had your chance! Rosie is my only one true love. That was wrong. And I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, so yes. This guy, I haven't seen this guy in a while. I wonder what's in its egg. And he actually does have some actual dialogue instead of saying the usual term in the bootleg version. So, yeah, it's alright. Whatever the case is, these guys don't really want me around here. So, yeah. Please don't tell me I'm just going in a big circle. That would really suck. Am I going in a circle? Okay, it doesn't seem like I am. Alright, hey, what's up, Taro? Oh my gosh, that airplane is so close. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it in the microphone, but holy crap. Wow, that is like super loud. It's spectacular to crash my apartment. That would be terrible. Alright. Alright. I know I'm not really talking too much, but you know, in a place like this, you kind of need. Oh my god, really? Ah! Oh my gosh, that sucks. I mean, we get these flight of stairs right here, but they go downstairs, and I don't need. Keep forgetting it's start to press the freaking map. Anyway, we don't need to go downstairs. We need to go upstairs. Okay, so. Okay then. That really sucks. Wait, wasn't that? Did we? I know I recognize this place. So did we really go downstairs and then up another flight of stairs? Or isn't it flight? Yeah, we did. We went up a flight of stairs. Is it flight or flight? I'm pretty sure it is flight, and I've always pronounced it as flight. I honestly don't remember. My brain is scrambled at the moment. Where the heck am I? Are you kidding me? Up we go! Again. Anyway, yeah. Sorry I'm not really talking too much. So that we just need. I kind of need a little bit of concentration. I mean, I could just simply do this here. Let's see here. Just to make things a little bit easier on myself, but you know, this looks pretty horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're playing on actual. Yeah, this quality is pretty bad. It's like you're playing on Game Boy Color instead of Game Boy SP. Or rather, you're playing on Game Boy SP, but not on Game Boy Advance. Or I don't know anymore. I really don't know. You know what? Let's go down this time. Maybe there might be a shortcut. Nope, just a treasure chest. Yeah, this looks absolutely terrible. I'm not really a stickler when it comes to graphics, but you know, so I do have my. Oh my gosh, a phone! It's about time I got one of these. I can't remember what I'm using it for, but holy crap! I remember just wanting a phone really, really bad. You know, I say this as I carry a D-shot. Oh my gosh. So, game logic, okay? Okay? Like, you know, think of it as like The Legend of Zelda. You want a bigger wallet, but in reality, that's just a complete waste of your time, you know? Getting like a bigger sack of leather just so that way you can contain more rupees, compared to actually getting more rupees, you know? But yet, the sack of leather, because it's a video game, it is very valuable. But in the real world, you just ask, that's it? Just a sack of leather? That's all I'm getting for this? Are you kidding me? Or, wait, what am I saying a sack of leather? I mean a leather sack. Gosh dang it. But yeah, I can never get tired of that. Hey, Rosie! Yeah, 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 sure. Anyway. Yeah, you know. So yeah, in this case, we already have phones. There's even we even have a D-shot, which looks like a typical phone. There's even a phone on the freaking screen at the moment. But yet, I wanted a phone I wanted a phone as an evolution item. I mean, just look at how glorious this phone is. There it is. Look at it. It's not even a cell phone. It's just a home phone that with the wire cut off. If it was a home phone, it would actually have an antenna there. Oh wow! I got up the menu and what? I do hate the running chance that you have in this game. That is so annoying. Anyway, let me move my mouse away from the screen. Yeah, you know, just like how, you know, you can buy like missiles, explosives, and guns cheaper than you could buy a freaking scooter. Game logic. Or, heck, even Pokemon is guilty of this. You can buy a super potion, which is an item that heals 50 HP. It's a scientific thing to heal Pokemon. Or you can just buy Soda Pop for cheaper, and it does the same exact thing. So really, you're just buying a really expensive soda in the Pokemon universe. You know, game logic. I love it. Alright, so yes. As I was saying, well, actually no, I pretty much already said everything that I wanted to say. So, oh my gosh, what is with these encounters? You know what, Sandgem, you solo this. There we go. That's done. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we go again. You know, people are always irritated how you have to hold a button to run, but you know, that's actually kind of a feature. Some games don't even have a run button, or really, I don't know. I mean, I understand it in tile games, but like, you know, in a game like this where there's no single tile movements, Having that feature of holding the button while you run is kind of a safety measure. And, you know, sometimes people just don't want to run and they just want to do it old school. So they actually just give people the option. Really? I didn't even click on anything this time. Anyway. Really? They just freaking... Wow, they really don't want people to get into this treasure chest. Because look here. Not only is there a hole to border it, but there's also pitfalls. Pitfalls and then a hole. That's how you know how valuable this treasure is, but we're gonna get that treasure. You're not gonna fool me, game. Oh, great. Slides of Fate. You all know how great... I remember this part, actually. Oh, man. Okay. So let's see what's in slide number 1. It is a pit of doom! And then slide number 2 leads to safety! Uh-oh, more slides. Middle slide. No! It's not really cheating, because, you know, my Denju are in pretty great shape, and there's no PP in this game, so I can't really run out of it. So, you can't really consider this as cheating. I can get a sickle right here. Or, actually, in this game, it's called a scythe. Or, actually, no. It's a scythe. Or is that a moon? Yeah, that is a moon, not a TH. What am I saying? I don't know Japanese anymore! Like I actually knew it in the first place. Anyway, this is probably gonna fall to my doom, but, you know, I'm not actually going to be resetting this time. Because we got an item for it. So, what? 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 2 stories? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Hey, Lester. Anyway. Oh my gosh, are you back here? Ah, that is so mean. What the heck? Sorry, when I get irritated, my voice becomes really high. It's been something I've been dealing with since I was born, I guess. But yeah. What the heck? That is so mean. Actually, you know, this is okay, I'm on floor 2, as I can see here. Okay, so I guess I just gotta go back up there? You know, I bet you if this game was released in the US, they wouldn't have done that. You know, they can keep the labyrinth, but, you know, they wouldn't have been so mean to put you 2 floors back. You know, it's kind of like in the game Mother 1, where basically, in the Famicom version... what? I'm back at the entrance! Darn it! Anyway. In the game Mother 1, there's actually this one guy called the Forgotten Man, and yes, that is his actual name. Anyway, in the Japanese version of it, they actually... The Forgotten Man throws you all the way back to the beginning of Magic Ants, which is the place before the cave where you see Magic Man, or the Forgotten Man. So, that being the case, when they were translating the game, first of all, they made the layout of the cave super easy. I mean, like, anyone can navigate through it. And then and then they made the Forgotten Man just basically leave you alone, and then you have a second chance to talk to him. So really, you know, if this game was actually localized, yeah, pretty much. Another thing that would be very annoying is that these guys would actually be called, will most likely be translated to Fonsters, which is the actual translation of the name here of Denju, which takes phone and monster, which sounds really lame, doesn't it? And I do believe that they would have called it Fonster because if you take a look at the game Yokai Watch, they just called it Yokai and Watch, and then the names of the translated yokai is I'm not sure if they're direct translations. I highly doubt it, but really, I was not a fan of the names that they placed for Yokai Watch. Or sorry, Yokai Watch. So, yeah, I would have to imagine they would actually call these guys Fonsters and kind of have like sort of a direct translation, but definitely the names would be different. Because, you know, unlike Japanese, pretty much these guys are named after plants. And majority of them are actually kind of obvious, well, especially if you study plants for a living. But yeah, they would kind of have to change the name so that way, you know, it won't be as obvious. Like, fungus would probably be something on the lines of, I don't know, Fungras, I guess. Fungrose? I don't know, Fungras. You know what, Fungras actually kind of sounds pretty cool. In crypto would probably be, Carapo. And basically, yeah, they would have to really change the names here. Also, because Nintendo of America doesn't, back then, Nintendo of America was really against putting guns in their games, and a bunch of religious reasons and blood, and even at one point where it talks about death has to be euthanized. So in other words, instead of like, you know, we have to kill this guy, you just had to say like, we better stop this guy, or this guy's gonna get destroyed, or something on the lines of that. And, you know, this game is very rated E, so it doesn't really mention any killing, but I just mentioned kill because of the bootleg translation, where there's actually one line where Beck, or Shigeki, actually says, "Shut up and let me kill you," which was probably one of my favorite lines in the entire game. So definitely the game would be a lot easier if it was released into the US because, like I said, they would have to remove a lot of EXP items. I never get tired of that. Anyway, hey, Punkito! How's it going? Or Punkhodo, actually. Anyway. What the heck just happened? Okay. So, yeah, they would have to remove a lot of EXP items. Anything that is gun related, or anything that was sell to a kid, or maybe they might change it to something like candy or something. You know, that would actually make sense, you know, changing it to candy and whatnot. There's also microwaves and everything else, but it kind of removes the charm of everything. Because if you see some of the Denju here, oops, no, that's not it. Here we go. If you look at some of the Denju, you know, definitely a lot of Denju would actually have to be changed because, if you look at this guy, no, not that guy, but rather some of these guys like Musa, well, you can't really tell with Musa. This guy's thing is machine gun, but that would definitely be changed. Funblade's name would definitely have to be changed. Alright, come on, where's a good one? Okay, now we're getting some good ones here. Let's see. Gosh darn it. Okay, come on. Let's show me. Pretty much that would just be a volcano on its head instead of a bazooka. This guy will not be eating his own strings, because that looks a little morbid. There we go. Okay, Trice Armor would definitely not have this gun or cannon on his chest. And, Octo Rifle would definitely not be called Octo Rifle. So, yeah, you know, you could just change the gun to a peanut, and you could probably just work off of that. Its first move would be peanut pistol, and then its demo attack would be like, I honestly don't know. Yeah, there will definitely have to be a lot of changes in localization. So, maybe it was a good thing that this game did not get officially localized, because... yeah. You know what? Demo attack! You use rock, and you use machine... I know, that's, Mega Boruto? Alright, fine, let's go with it. Mega Boruto! Mega Burrito! Alright. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Alright, rock! You've just been rocked by the howl, or I guess in this case a squirrel. Oh boy, this is going to be a long track back. Oh yeah, that's the super protected chest. Okay, so it's down. Down. And then I think it was down. Let me save. I don't want to see you guys anymore. You guys are so mean. Are you kidding me? Again. Mega Burrito. I kind of want to see what this attack looks like. So, Peanut, you recover. Oh, wait, no, that's Valor. My bad. Okay, you recover. Oh, but it failed. Of course, you're full health. Of course it will fail. Okay, now that you got damage on you, recover. There we go. That's better. Alright, use Mega Burrito. Mega Evolve. That's what it was called. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I remember that Mega Burrito will still be in my heart. Probably because I have indigestion. But yes. Haha, I was right. It was down. Down again. Up. Alright, middle. Nope. Reset. Actually, let's see how far this goes. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Oh no! I just kind of wasn't paying attention. Anyway, yeah, it was the top, and since I've seen it, it was this one. Yeah, you can actually go through this one as long as you're fast enough, but yeah, safest route. Ah! Reset. Take 3. I really don't need to level up at this point. I mean, like, seriously, I'm level 60. All my Denju are level... Hey there, Ditto. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, sorry, whatever you said. Anyway, save. Oh, whoops. You didn't see that. Anyway, I'm gonna be calling pretty much my only capable hill Denju. Hey, Horseshoe, mind helping me out here? We're gonna be fighting a flying Denju. I guess not yet. Alright then. Let's go ahead and call back Sandgem, I guess. I mean, if I have to fight with Sandgem, that's fine. Because, Sandgem is pretty powerful. And, you know, as long as it... Oh, here we go! Okay, I recognize this place. Yep, let's call the big guns. Alright, here we go. So this is the heart of the antenna tree. And I guess I better inject it right here. Ejected the antenna tree. Hey, stop right there! What do you think you're doing to this place? Better stop, or else then... I honestly can't remember. Oh, you want to stop me? How about a Telefang? If you're... What, are you scared to battle me? I honestly can't remember what it says here. But, yeah, basically, here we go. Despukas! Start to enter! Yeah! Level 56. Flying Denju, cowardice? Really? You're a coward? And yeah, you accepted my Telefang. Okay. I see how it is. You actually have some pretty decent stats, but your Dema defense is pretty low. That's good to know. Alright. So, obviously it would be dumb to bring in Rattata. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring in Octo Rifle. Sorry, Amanda. And... why not? Peanut. Let's do this. Oh, you coward! Okay, now the fact that he has a cowardice personality is very understandable. But, Horseshoe, really? Okay. Wow, you did pretty much nothing to Peanut. Are you kidding me? Why won't you listen to me? Alright, fine. Horn! It missed. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's Fowler, so let's just attack. Crusade that thing. Critical. Alright, so you're flying up in the air again. Horseshoe, are you gonna listen to me? Ah! You stubborn freaking Denju. Alright, Amanda. You know what? Pistol that thing. Just shoot it off the ground. And shoot it onto the ground. And then you... yeah, you just attack that thing. Barrage, I think that's what it's actually called. Oh, you come on! Alright, fine, whatever. We won. 130 damage. That is, if I remember correctly, that guy only had 94 HP. Hey, he's scary. Alright, well, whatever, we won. We all gained quite a bit of experience, and I gained quite a bit of money. Not that that really matters. Anyway, so, you know more about the secret Denju? Tell me. The supernatural Denju will not fail to this. This antenna tree was just a setup to kind of, you know, distract you, I guess, while he powers up. This whole thing was a trap! Ah! I'll get you! What, Kai? What are you doing here? That's actually what it says here. Or no, actually, Kai is asking that. Curry, what are you doing here? Ah! Kai, I should be asking you the same thing. We cured this antenna tree. Are you gonna cut this tree down? Yes, that was my original plan. But it's so big. Well, what's stopping you right now? I honestly can't remember this line, but this was a pretty dramatic scene. I absolutely loved it. Where is your Denju, by the way? I actually came here to find him. Bye-bye. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. And the antenna tree is now back to normal. It's no longer swelled and being huge, and now it's just a normal antenna tree. We did it! Yatta-done! Anyway, oh, wrong gate. Yatta! There we go. Alright, I have no reason to go into the shop. Let's save. Let's do a save for courage. And we're actually gonna go into... Oh, okay, I guess we have to talk to the guy, saying that we injected the tree with some anti-steroids, so... Let's see... There you are. So, yes, you did it. Yeah, now can we go to the antenna tree? Yeah, okay, yep. More talking. Just gonna fast forward through this. Alright, cool. Now we can go into the antenna tree and into this place. Hey, look, it's a Norwets. Where am I? There's a lot of Norwets around here. This place is locked. It's quite peaceful around here. Excuse me, sir? Where am I, and what is this place exactly? Oh, I think he's asleep. Hey! Huh? What? Who's there? Ah, finally, you're awake. Where am I? You're in the place filled with owls who... Who what? No, who? I mean who? Who? Alright, anyway. Kinda had this inside joke about owl being the world's hardest language. Honestly, no one knows what they're talking about. I'm not even sure if they know what they're talking about at times. Anyway, so... words. So... I honestly don't know what this guy is talking about, but... Oh my gosh, I think I remember now. Okay, yes, this is the part where we actually go into these ruins. And, these ruins contain pretty much their god. Almost. Sorta, I think. And, so our goal is to actually awaken the spirit to help us defeat the supernatural Denju. So... Anyway... Ooh, a shop. Let's see what you have here. Oh my gosh, you got yourself. Okay, we got a saw. We got our spanner. Yeah. Bye. Bye. All right. I forgot what I needed a saw for. Alright, hey Rosie. Okay, I think the saw was actually an EXP item. And then the spanner was the thing that makes Peanut evolve. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So for to get Peanut and oh, okay. Forget you guys. The food sucked anyway. Alright, let's see here. That's not it. Oh, hey, we're able to go into the ruins now. Anyway. Let's see. Wow. You must throw a lot of parties to have this many tables. I mean, just look how big these freaking tables are. What the heck? Alright, well, we're gonna go, well, actually, before we go into test evolve. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to see what's in there. Alright. So we're able to go into the ruins, but first, let's go ahead and evolve Peanut real fast. Here we go. There we go. Got an even more powerful Denju. Alright. And, you know, we are actually about to enter into this forest here. Let's go ahead and see what kind of Denju we can get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Sandgem. There could potentially be aquatic Denju. I'm really hoping there really isn't. But there are more likely going to be field Denju, forest Denju, or sky Denju in here, so... As I was saying, we got ourselves a Kronos! Alright, I'm down for this! Oh man! Oh, look at that, Fungwar can join into the battle too. If I can get a Kronos, that would be epic! Or Kronos? Oh my gosh. Alright, you bite that thing. Bird is your prey, even if it is on fire. Alright, we got, come on, did we get Kronos? Darn it. Okay, yeah, I'm down with this. Another Sand Denju is always nice. Okay, let's bring in Ditto and Fungwar. Alright. We're gonna get a new friend before we end this video. I will make that my guarantee. So you bite that stupid stingy thingy. Stingy thingy. That's his name right there. Stingy thingy. No. I'll give it a nice name. Are you kidding me? Okay, here's our second chance. Oh, it survived. This guy must be high on the fence. Alright, let's see. Alright, yes, we did it! Alright, yes, let's give you a nice nickname. In the... Okay. Its pre-evolution bootleg name was Luigia. So for this guy, what I'm thinking of to put his name as, what should his name be? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, no, that's the wrong letter. Okay, I gotta remember what a G was. Okay. Yeah, it was this one. What a more fitting name than Luigi. Which means same or similar technically, but you know what? You know what? Mario Brothers. Luigi was better. Luigi is better than Mario still. Anyway, so yeah, Luigi, welcome to the crew. And now I gotta grind you to level 60, so that way you're caught up. Anyway, because we didn't really get to see much of Fung War, I'm just gonna end this video with 10 seconds of just staring at Fung War after I'm done speaking. So, that's it for today, and I will be seeing ya.